Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am just doing some Photoshop stuff, and I've had a lot of people asking me what I do and what my method is, because I have a group that I joined called Photographers Play Group, and I really liked doing the edits, but at the time I didn't really have a way to explain how I did it or my methods. So we're going to do an edit in my extreme edit, and basically what I'm going to do is just edit it the way I did the original with a different background. That way everyone can kind of see what I do, because I have a method to my madness, kind of. So we're going to start by this picture by Nicole Edelbrock. Absolutely gorgeous girl, very talented with makeup. Absolutely love this picture. But basically all I'm going to do is select her in her entirety, and I'm going to try to get everything. If I get a couple, little details here and there, that's fine. And I'm just going to paste her in. See, and now I got to go back because I'm missing part of the t-shirt. So I think I've got everything now. And I'm just gonna Control T. You're gonna move her. I'm gonna come in here. And I'm going to use the eraser tool. I'm gonna get really small. Not small enough, apparently. I'm just gonna come in here and I need to bring up my opacity a little bit more. Obviously, she doesn't really fit because it's a little foggy in here. So first I'm gonna drop shadow. And I'm going to move that shadow farther back. And now that we've got kind of a shadow behind her, we're going to drop down to the background layer. Jesus, I've got a lot of stuff going on. I'm just going to burn where she would normally have a shadow, since there's not a whole lot of light. I'm going to go back to this layer. I'm going to go to the blue layer, and I'm going to push Alt and go right in between these two, and I'm going to click, and it's going to bring it just to her level. So I can bring this up or down and really,
I don't want to be alone.
bring it more to the level of the picture itself, because I don't want her to not match. I don't want her to stick out. It's really gonna match once I get to the second part. Now, I'm gonna take the blur tool. I kind of blur out some of this background, because I really want her to stick out, but I don't want it to be too blurry to where I use like Gaussian blur and it blurs out everything. I'm just gonna blur certain areas, kind of give a depth of field, to it, and because we don't want too much. We want it to look like she is the focus. I'm actually thinking about moving her. And don't worry about that shadow that I put there, because yeah, it's gonna be all fixed in the end. Like I said, I am self-taught, so there's a method to my madness. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back in with burn. Now, if you're wondering why I'm just kind of picking random spots, nice because I really want that look, because once I put the stuff over it, it's gonna have I really just want it to look dark. It's really just gonna have that moody feel once I add the rest to it, and you'll see as I get to that. Now that I've kind of got what I want going on here, I'm just going to add the vibrance, and I'm going to drop her saturation down a bit. And the vibrance, I'm going to boost up a little bit. I'm going to go back up here, and I'm going to do brightness and contrast, and I'm really going to just bring her down to that level. Then I'm going to flatten. Now, what I do for the rest of it, because everyone asks me, this is just a simple background, like a background for a picture. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna get go to Google Images to get stock clips. And you're probably thinking, what in the world am I doing? I'm just copying. And I search for black background because it's a lot easier to screen in that way. So if I move this, I'm gonna move this to screen. It's gonna have this big area over here, which you can see right here, and that's all really white. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to, probably a little less than that, I'm going to do 25%. I'm going to come back in here, and try to find one that I like. See, I don't really like, it's a bit grainy. I do like this though. I'm gonna move this right here and do the same thing over again. Now obviously I don't want her covered, so we're gonna do the same thing, and we're gonna drop that down maybe about 30. Like, there's a really fine mist around her. We just, as you can tell, as we get down here, you can still see, you know, some of that darkness, but don't worry. We'll get there. Now we're gonna find one that goes along the bottom. Hello, Mina. We're gonna drop this over here. We're gonna paste that in there. We're going to pull this down and screen one last time. We're going to drop this one down to about 70. Can I help you, Mina? You're just watching? Can you watch over here? This is my daughter's friend, by the way, so I don't know. What is Allie doing? She's still on her phone. So we're gonna push enter on that. We're just gonna flatten the image as a whole. Then I'm gonna go and look for demon black background. I don't know if this is gonna work. Nope, this is not gonna work. I really want to find something with this is absolutely perfect right here. We're going to screen that in. I'm just going to put this right here, and I'm going to drop this one. To 60. As you can see, there's this little button down here. Get rid of that. Flatten the image again. Discard hidden layers. And this is basically the end of the picture. Like I said, this is my method, and as you can see, I kind of left behind a little bit down here, but no big deal. This is just, you know, something simple I did. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I can show you guys more stuff that I do. Don't forget to check out Rose Colored Let's Play, and the music in this episode was by Vexum. You can find him on SoundCloud, and I will link you to both Rose Colored Let's Play and Vexum. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I will see y'all next time.